slow, like you're tucking in the night. Steam from the bowls goes thin and paints the window white. Your hand meets mine by chance under the tablecloth, and the whole room falls away like it knew what we had not. You look up once, I look down. A silver fork makes no sound, still I hear it clear as rain. All the things we won't explain. Across the table we say enough, with one small glance and a trembling touch. No grand confession, no vows to keep, just this soft knowing sitting between us deep. Your glass catches the lamp and breaks it into gold. There's a warm bruise on your wrist from carrying the groceries home. I reach for the salt, you smile bore I ask, and something tender and tired comes resting in the crack. You lean in close, then stay, as if the night could learn to pray. In that pause we both can hear a better language growing near. Across the table we say enough, with one small glance and a trembling touch. No grand confession, no vows to keep, just this soft knowing sitting between us deep. The clock keeps moving, but it can't rush this. Your thumb traces circles on the edge of my wrist. Food grows cold, the room grows still, and every empty corner turns soft and filled. Across the table we say enough, with one small glance and a trembling touch. No grand confession, no vows to keep, just this soft knowing sitting between us deep. You lift the umbrella and I step in close. Rain on the pavement like soft whispered notes. Your arm on my shoulder, a quiet safe curve. The day folds smaller to droplets and nerves. Brown shoes on the walkway, a puddle goes bright. Your sleeve keeps the gray from the edge of my white. We move with the weather, slow as a breath. The trees lean together and nothing else matters. I could stay here longer with your hand on mine. Let the rain keep circling and blur out the time. reach the corner, the clouds are still low, but I carry your warmth wherever I go. Climb with the dew still cold, your hand in mine, a quiet pulse. The grass was bent with silver threads, and your scarf kept brushing my wrist. The east began to loosen gold across the farms and sleeping sheds. Then the far line turned to fire, and the shadows folded small. You leaned in close beside my ear, like you already knew it all. Soft on the hilltop, we watched the morning come. Your breath on my collar, the whole day waking up. Soft on the hilltop, nothing had to rush. We held that light between us, and it held us. Tractor coughed down in the valley. One dog barked from a yard below. The cattle house across the ridge sent up a thin white ribbon. You laughed at the sleepy sparrows spilling crumbs near the stone wall. I could feel the sky grow wider every second, every shade. Your fingers traced the back of mine and steadied what the dawn made. Soft on the hilltop, we watched the morning come. Your breath on my collar, the whole day waking up. Soft on the hilltop, nothing had to rush. We held that light between us, and it held us. When the sun cleared the farthest oak, you rested your head on my shoulder. The cold was gone from the air, but I kept that first chill for memory. If the world asked where hope begins, I'll point to your quiet smile. We stayed until the shadows thinned and every bird had found its voice. Then we walked back through the long grass with the day still warm in our hands. From that old bookstore where the floorboards sighed, dust on the window ledges, rain on your blue sleeve. You laughed at a bent back atlas, and I followed your eyes. The clerk watched from the ladder like he knew our names. Your finger traced the hardbacks I leaned in to read. A paper-cut sunbeam fell across the shelf edge. Then both reach there for the same red spine. Your hand brushed mine lightly and stayed for a beat, like a small held secret between your palm and me. We stood in that quiet with the pages still closed, and all the little minutes went soft at the seams. I wanted to tell you how gentle the world could be. So we left with one book shared and a receipt in your pocket. The street felt newly washed, the afternoon held still. I kept your touch with me like ink on my fingers. Your smile leans in like morning over a table still in sleep. I try to name that little fire and lose the word before it leaves. My pen keeps circling the margin like it knows what I came for. The page goes quiet in my hand when you look at me that way. Every syllable feels smaller than the feeling it would say. Your smile is a place I know before the map is drawn. It opens every locked up room and leaves my worries gone. I chase the shade with honest words, but they fall apart and fade. My heart keeps every detail my tongue can't quite obey. There's gold in the corner of your mouth when you laugh at something small, like a secret from the weather written soft across the wall. I gather up the prettiest phrases and they still come back worn thin. The page goes quiet in my hand when you look at me that way. Every syllable feels smaller than the feeling it would say. Your smile is a place I know before the map is drawn. It opens every locked up room and leaves my worries gone. I chase the shade with honest words, but they fall apart and fade. My heart keeps every detail my tongue can't quite obey. So let me love you in the blanks, in the space between each line, where meaning lives before a name and stays there every time. I don't need perfect language when your face says enough for two. Your smile is a place I know before the map is drawn. It opens every locked up room and leaves my worries gone. I chase the shade with honest words, but they fall apart and fade. My heart 背。Your hand finds mine like it knew the path. The hammock sags and holds us both. Sunlight breaks through leaf-cut lace. Your laugh drifts slow across my skin. I watch the branch write shadows on your sleeve. You close your eyes and let the afternoon breathe. We sway in the quiet and nothing asks to change. The day leans near us, soft as a name. Your shoulder, my shoulder, the world turns still. I keep this moment like water in a hill. A fly buzzes once, then leaves the air. Your thumb draws circles on the back of my wrist. The grass below is all green blur, and every small sound feels kept for us. The light slips lower, but it does not rush. It rests on your hair with a golden hush. We sway in the quiet and nothing asks to change. The day leans near us, soft as a name. Your shoulder, my shoulder, the world turns still. I keep this moment like water in a hill. If words arrive, they come in threes. A sigh, a smile, the bend of knees. And I could stay inside this frame until the evening learns our names. When the shadows stretch along the lawn, you kiss my knuckles like they were dawn. I let the timing fall away and live inside this warm, slow day. Your name glows on the screen like a little porch light. I press the phone to my ear and the room grows kind. You say you're still awake. I let my shoulders fall. The clock keeps its own counsel, but I don't mind at all. There's a silver in your breathing that settles my restless hand, like a blanket over worry, like sand under sand. Talk slow, talk low, keep that soft line open. I can hear your smile through the little spaces. Tonight feels less sharp with your voice. pulling me through it. The kettle on the counter has already gone still. I rest my chin on my sleeve at the windowsill. You tell me about the rain beating up your car glass. I count each small detail and let the dark pass. There's a weight that leaves the body when a kind voice stays, and the ceiling stops spinning in that ordinary way. Talk slow, talk low, keep that soft line open. I can hear you smile through the little spaces. Tonight feels less sharp with your voice in it. A patient thread pulling me through it. If the silence comes between us, I won't rush to fill. It feels like a deep blue harbor, and I'm drifting still. You don't have to rescue me, I only need the sound of you naming little things while the world goes around. So keep talking, stay there with your quiet fire. I'll hold this fragile hour like a handheld wire. When dawn begins to soften, I'll end it with a breath. But right now your gentle voice is the closest thing to rest. You slipped a wildflower in my bag, small as a secret, bright as dawn. I found it folded by the strap, still carrying your careful hands. Its stem was bent from being kept, yet every petal held its shape. Like you who notice little things and make them feel like grace. I held it there on the train ride home while rain tapped gently at the glass. The world kept moving hard and loud, but that one bloom made time go soft. I thought of your face when you smiled, like you had meant to say so much, and still you let the flower speak. A simple love, enough, enough. Now it rests beside my keys, a small reminder softly lit, that tenderness can fit a day. Inside the space between my hands, I keep the stem where I can see proof that you were thinking of me. You took my hand at the waterline, sand cool under our bare feet. The sky went gold at the edge of the day, and your smile made the hush feel complete. I watched the foam draw silver threads, then fold them back into the shore. It felt like the first small brave thing I've been waiting to know before. Your fingers warm my knuckles slow like sunlight through a window pane. We walked where the shells split open wide, leaving tiny moons after the rain. The sea kept writing, then starting again. Soft marks on the darkening sand. I learned how love can be built this way, with something gentle in each hand. If the evening slips beyond our names, I'll keep the shape of this light. You and I, quiet as drifting boats, still finding our way through night. And if the tide erases the path, it won't take what it taught us here. Some things stay tender by moving, like a song you remember near. So let the last warmth leave our skin, let the blue hold the sky in place. We'll carry this home in our sleeves and hair, in the salt, in the ache, in your face. When I close my eyes, I can feel it still. Your hand, the sand, the fading glow. A love like this leaves footprints deep and turns to light as we go. Come sit close to me, set the cup by the plate. Your sleeves smell like rain and the evening feels safe. The cocoa is warm in your hands, steam curls into the room. I watch the gold on your cheeks as the day falls asleep too soon. Lean in, let the quiet stay, let the small world slow its pace. I can hear your breathing change near the light across your face. Rest here on my shoulder, soft as falling snow. The fire sings low for us and the whole room starts to glow. Stay here in this moment, let the cold drift away. I will hold this gentle hour till the embers fade to gray. Fingers trace the mug like you're counting the heat. There's a sleepy little smile only I get to keep. The boards give a tiny sigh when you shift in your chair, and the flames bend down and dance like they're listening there. Nothing asks for us tonight, nothing needs to be solved, only this warm little hush and the way your heart softens. Rest here on my shoulder, soft as falling snow. The fire sings low for us and the whole room starts to glow. Stay here in this moment, let the cold drift away. I will hold this gentle hour till the embers fade to gray. If the world goes this thread, your head against my collarbone, my hand near yours instead. I'll remember every spark, every quiet breath you gave, every little grateful pause that the evening came and stayed. Now the last logs settle in with a hush and a sigh. Your eyelids grow so heavy and the night turns kind. I kiss your hair and listen to the crackle fade to blue. There's a calm that lives between us when the fire is holding you. You leave the porch lie low, I leave the kettle warm. Your shadow on the stair, my hand in the storm. The screen door sighs once, and the whole room leans in. Your song in my mouth, my name on your skin. We move like water does, slow where the stones begin. I hum the long blue note, you answer from within. Two rivers meet in the basin, clay hands, soft rain, slow grace. Your breath folds into my breathing, and time forgets its place. The bowl on the table glows with pears and worn brass spoons. A moth taps at the glass like it knows our tune. Your fingers find the frets, mine trace the quiet seam. We trade a little light and call it what we mean. We move like water does, past roots and river bend. I hum the long blue note, you meet me at the end. Two rivers meet in the basin, clay hands, soft rain, slow grace. Your breath folds into my breathing, and time forgets its place. Let the evening settle thin over the field and rail. Let the smallest sound remain a thread, a leaf, a trail. If the dark comes close to us, it finds a gentle shore. I keep the warmth you gave, you keep the open door. Two rivers meet in the basin, clay hands, soft rain, slow grace. Your breath folds into my breathing, and time forgets its place. I hum, you hum, till even the moon goes still. One quiet current home, running under the sacred. I set the little clay pot beside the window ledge. Water slipped in slowly, darkening the earth, and we both stood there smiling at how quiet care can work. Each new leaf is a promise unfolding at its own pace. Green against the morning, soft as your face. We never had to hurry to know what this could be. It took the shape of tending, and that felt right to me. Now I watch it lean towards sun, like a thought becoming true. Patient with its reaching, the way I am with you. One small root at a time, one day folded into the next. What we planted in that pot keeps teaching me this. I rinse the glass in water, I move it closer in, and every quiet blessing lets the growing begin. I stood by the yellow line with my coat pulled tight. You leaned at the window glass like a half-held light. Your hand made a little arc through the morning haze. I kept every motion there in my quiet ways. The conductor called your car, and the metal sighed. I watched your smile lift and drift past the open side. I'll count the hours home till your footsteps come back near. I'll keep the kettle warm and the porch lamp clear. I'll count the hours home like beads between my fingers, till your train returns again and the empty room lingers. The platform bench was cold under cedar beams. A paper cup rolled once past the pane, it seems. Your scarf flashed red and white by the final door. Then the whole long line of cars pulled away from shore. I waved until your face became the sky. Then I tucked that little lake deep behind my eye. I'll count the hours home till your footsteps come back near. I'll keep the kettle warm, the porch lamp clear. I'll count the hours home like beads between my fingers, till your train returns again and the empty room lingers. Tonight the house will hold the sound of rain on tin. I'll leave the window cracked so the dark can wander in, and if sleep 'cause your laugh is on its way across the miles and lines. When dawn rinses the trees, I'll be soft and still, making room in the day for the shape of your will. And when your key turns once in the quiet door, I'll know this waiting heart was made for wanting more. We walked the field in green rain boots. Your hand held the spool like a secret. The sky was a blue cotton sheet, and the kite wore a long white ribbon. The string caught once on the thorn fence, then slipped free with a tiny shiver. You laughed and I watched your shoulders fold open to the spring air. Our paths were a knot in the morning, crossed hard like twine in the dark. But here in the wind they loosened thread by thread, till they made a song. You lifted your eyes to the rising cloth. I traced your name in the grass with my toe. The breeze kept turning us gently like hands that know where to go. When the line went slack in your fingers and the kite dipped close to the clover, I knew the sky had kept its promise and brought me home through your laughter. Found your letter slipped under my pillow. The paper still warm, like your hand had stayed. Your cursive was leaning into the corner light. Each word came softly like it knew my name. You wrote about rain on the bakery window, about my small laugh and the coat I wore. I held that page close while the room kept breathing. The ink looked fresh, like you wrote it more. I never saw you leave it, I only felt the room change. A quiet kind of warning settling on my chest. If love can arrive so gently, then let it come this way. With sleep still on my lashes and your words at rest. You lie in the grass beside me, My shoes are half buried in dew. I reach for the dark above us and find a bright path in blue. Your hand moves slow through the stillness, like it knows where the heavens hide. You point to the hunter sleeping, with his dogs running close behind. And I follow your fingertip past the fence of the orchard moon, past the porch and the sleeping fields, where the sky begins to bloom. You tell me the sea once rose here in the shape of a silver swan, that the twins were born for wandering, and the bear still drags dusk along. A lane of sparks keeps opening where your finger draws its trace. Each star wears an old name softly, like a note held in its place. Then you speak of a girl of rainwater who turned her grief into flame, of a captain with winter in his pockets, and a child who learned the same. The grass keeps its cool, dark kindness. The world stays small, then wide, and I hear those patient stories settling gently at my side. You lower your hand at morning, but the sky keeps what you said. So I carry your little constellations folded under my head. We left the porch behind with your coat around my shoulders. The fields were silver hushed and the night kept getting older. Your fingers found my palm like they knew the way already. The dirt road held our steps, slow and sure and steady. Above us the sky was waking, blue at the edges, deep in the center. Every quiet mile between us turned gentle as we entered. Hold me while we walk under the waiting sky. I can hear the dark grow kind when your hand stays in mine. A fence leaned by the creek with wild vines climbing over. We stopped to watch the water carry silver clover. No map in my pocket, only your name on my tongue. And the moon made a lantern out of everything we'd done. Hold me while we walk under the waiting sky. this road and our understanding. Hold me while we walk under the waiting sky. I can hear the dark grow kind when your hand stays in mine, and the path before us opens like a prayer in the blue. Every step says stay with me. Every step leads back to you. You split the kindling slow. I sort the cedar by size. Your hands smell like the rain. Mine keep the match from the wind. We set the stones in a ring and make a small home of sparks. The first flame leans close like it knows our names. Orange on your knuckles, soft gold on my face. Set the wood down easy. Let the ember learn to breathe. Your left turns the dark to honey, and I feel my chest go warm. Little fire, tucked between our knees. You turn the branch with care. I watch the blue at the base. The pine pitch cracks and snaps like tiny doors opening. Smoke climbs clean to the trees and settles into the night. The first flame leans close like it knows our names. Orange on your knuckles, soft gold on my face. If the sky keeps all its distance, we can still be here with ash on our shoes and another stick waiting for the next bright reach. Set the wood down easy. Let the ember learn to breathe. Your laugh turns the dark to honey, and I feel my chest go warm. Little fire, tucked between our knees. Turn the dial low, the radio finds us first. A blue bowl in the sink, a spoon still wet with soap. Your hand at my waist, my sock on the old tile. like it knows our names. We sway in the kitchen while the morning drifts by. Your shirt on my shoulder, a slow little tide. The floor keeps its secret, our feet answer soft, and nothing has to happen for this to be enough. The kettle sits cold beside the cracked red mug. A lemon in the dish turns pale in the sun. You laugh at the chorus, I miss half the words. Then I kiss your knuckles and let the tune go on. If the world comes knocking, let it wait outside. I want this small hour, this ordinary light. Your breath on my temple, the grain in the wood. The whole room saying stay the way only rooms can. When the song slips past us and the last note thins, we stand in the stillness that follows a hymn. Your fingers find mine like they never left, and the floor creaks once more as we move toward next. You stood by the olives, holding a paper cup. I watched you laugh at something, then forget to look up. My hands were full of nothing, my heart was full of snow, and the room leaned sideways when you said hello. The glasses on the table caught the gold in your hair. People kept on talking, but they were not there. I traced the edge of evening in steam on the glass, and every ordinary second let you pass. We never made a scene of it, we barely made a sound. Just two strangers changing places while the crowd spun round. Your eyes met mine so briefly, it felt like open air, and all the little pieces of me arranged themselves there. I still remember the hush that walked between our breaths, the way my name felt smaller than the pulse inside my chest. If I close my eyes tonight, I am back in that span where a whole new life was turning in the palm of your hand. the flower tin while sunlight leans across the table. I tie my hair with a dish towel and laugh when you miss the bowl. Your hands look steady on the pan, but your grin gives you away. We are just two sleepy hearts learning the shape of morning. Steam lifts from the kettle like a small white promise. You brush my wrist with your thumb and the whole room softens. Golden morning on our skin, sweet and slow we begin. Pancakes turning, plates nearby, your mouth finds mine. Mid-flip, mid-smile, I keep this hush inside my chest. This simple joy, this tenderness. The berries stain your fingertips, deep red like a secret. You hum a little crooked tune while I set the cups out. The window shows the laundry line and the pear tree in bloom. Nothing rushes us today, not even time. When the first one lands a little uneven, you call it perfect and mean it. I believe you more each day, because you look at me like that, as if the ordinary were holy, as if my name could warm a room. So I stand beside you with batter on my sleeve and let the morning hold us softly. Your shoes by the step, I let the screen door breathe. We talked about the beans and the dent in the blue tin mug. The swing kept time for us like it knew our names. Your sleeve brushed my wrist when you reach for the jam. The peaches on the plate grew soft in the heat. You laughed at the sparrows, and I laughed with you. Easy like the swing, easy like the swing. Two old boards and us, rocking through the quiet. Moved off the railing, and the milk jug went cool. You told me the weather like it was news from far away. I answered with a smile and nothing important. Keep talking low, let the evening lean in. If the world waits outside, it can wait a little longer. The porch bulb came on, gold on your knuckles. We stayed with the small things till the porch forgot the day, and the swing did its gentle work on our tired hearts. The kettle sighs and settles down. Your hand finds mine across the table. Moonlight rests on chipped blue cups, and your eyes say what your mouth can't. You trace a line along my palm, like you're learning me by heart tonight. The window holds a field of stars, quiet as a held breath. Say it low so the night can carry it. Speak it slow, let the dark remember. If the road turns rough and long, I'll still be here when you come home. If your hope gets thin and small, I'll lend you mine until it grows. We made a vow in soft lit air, no grand parade, just steady truth. Your fingers brush my wrist again, and I believe in us. Morning is still in the doorway. The kettle hasn't spoken yet. Your face is half in shadow, and the blue is soft and wet. Count the small breaths in like rain on a window pane. Your hand rests loose on the blanket, and I learn your shape again. The sheet makes a little hill where your shoulder turns to sleep. I sit with the quiet hours and keep them close and deep. A spoon waits in the sink beside a plate from yesterday. Sunlight threads the curtain in a slow and careful way. I could reach for all my worries, but I leave them by the door. You look so safe in the like a burden cupped apart. One breath, then another. Peace spills softly through the room. I stay right here beside you till the day comes fully.